What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. You might think it's weird. I'm trying to be a kind of loud enough so you can hear me, but quiet enough because my mum's in bed. And somebody over there is as well, if you can hear him. He's a very noisy sleeper. Right, so today's video is a storytelling time. Oh my god, the day we had yesterday. Right, so yesterday was my nan's birthday, and I'm not going to say her age, but it was her birthday yesterday, and me and my mum were going to go out with her for a meal. So, yeah, so we were going to go out for a meal, and we did. It was about lunchtime, so about like 1. Picked her up at 12:30, but before me and my mum set off, her car did this noise saying something's wrong with the battery, which I'm not much of a car person, and it's like, you know those manuals you get with the car. We looked through it, we couldn't see anything, and all it said with what other thing came up was stop is just turn off the ignition and put it back on. So she tried that, it came up again, but it seemed fine. We carried on driving to pick up my nan. Then we went for a meal, no problems there. And then my nan had a hospital appointment. It wasn't, well, it's an important one, but not like a real serious one. It's about her eyes. So luckily, don't worry guys, it's only her eyes. But yeah, she had an appointment there, and I went in with her because it would have been easier for mum to go home and for me to ring my mum to say the appointment is over, then, because if you don't, I don't know if anywhere else pays parking in like any other countries, but in Britain, the hospital we have here, it can be like, their prices are very absurd. Like for, I think it's about 30 minutes is 140. If you're a minute late, it jumps up, I'm trying to think here, to about £3 something, and if you're late on, like if you're a minute over an hour, that jumps up to £6. So it's quite expensive over there. So that was our idea. So mum would drop us off, I would go in with her, and I would ring my mum when we were finished. So all things went well with my nan's appointment, luckily. Well, it is nothing bad anyway, but yeah. And the thing was, the appointment started early, or we got there early, so my nan's appointment was pretty much over when they said the appointment was. But we finished, we went to Costa just to get a drink, and I kept trying to ring my mum. She wouldn't answer, so I'm like, oh, she just must be over like doing something in the house, because I knew she said she wanted to do some washing or ironing. And then she phoned me back saying she got down to the bottom of town and her car broke down. Yeah. And because it was the, oh, what is it? They said alternated part, like the electrics or the back, something with the back. I don't know necessarily, but they said about the alternate thing in the car, because my mum, because she said when she broke down, she lost a bit of, I thought, what the heck, when she told me this, but she lost a bit of control on the steering. Luckily, it wasn't major, so she could stop. But the thing with her car, she hasn't got a manual one. She's got, I don't think it's a manual one. She's got, most people call it a stick, or gearbox one, I don't know, but she's got the stick with the gears, so reverse and all the way up. But most cars have a handbrake, so when you put that on, you initially stop. Mum hasn't got that, so when she kind of stopped in the lane, or broke down in the lane, she couldn't do anything about moving her car because she hadn't got a handbrake that most cars can take off, where you can push them and like make them, or like push them to the side. She didn't have that, so she had to stay in the lane, which was kind of bad, but luckily she got to a garage in time. So then she told us me and my nan had to get the bus back to my nan's house. And then I remembered at that point my nan didn't have her keys. But I said when she got in the car it didn't matter because when mum would have picked us up from the hospital, my mum has a spare key for my nan's house to get into it, so it didn't matter. But obviously because she broke down, we had to get the bus, and I remembered we didn't have a key to get back in. Oh, this is a long story. I hope you guys don't get bored. Like the main, yeah. So then, where was I? I remember my nan didn't have her key, so my mum said, "I'll phone your auntie." Yeah, I'll phone your auntie to tell her to like put a key to my safe. So she did that. We ended up getting right, we got on the bus from the hospital into, they call it the parade in the centre of town, but where we were meant to get off was by a taxi station thing. But where the parade actually is, like the parade bus stopped, we pushed the button for that one. It didn't stop at the parade, it dropped us off further down. Luckily he was nice enough to say, sorry, I don't usually drop people off here, but he did, which we were very grateful for that. And then we got the bus that took us to my nan's place. Oh, luckily we got in there safe, yeah. But then it was the dreaded thing about mum saying to the price of how much her car was, which, yeah, £308 to repair it. Like, yeah, that's quite a lot, especially for a car that's already kind of, in a way, the electrics have buggered up before with how she locks her car, how her windows don't work properly, like all the electrics have gone in it pretty much most of the time. But it still works okay. But when I was in the coffee shop with my nan, she said, "Oh, you're gonna," I said about making big money, which hopefully I can. And she said, "Oh, you're gonna buy me a new car?" I was like, "I will when I make new money, or big money." So this is what this video is about. It's just telling you this story, but I need you guys to subscribe, because I'm going to lend my mum that money to fix her car, but I want to buy her a new one, a better one, a brand new one. And I need your guys' help. I need you guys to subscribe so I can get I don't know how to say that. Revenue or something like that. I need your guys' help. You might be like thinking, "Oh yeah, this is about her and girl asking for subscribers so she can get paid." But please, I love my mum dearly and I want to do this for her, and I don't want her to pay out more on a car that's just going to fail again, maybe in the future. I don't want that for her. I want to get her a brand new one so she can have it. So please, can you guys subscribe? Because I do love you guys. I love you as a fan base, but I really love my mum and I want to do this for her. Because I would give her, like, for her to get a new car, I would give her all my money out, my savings, and even the amount I got on my card. I would give her that if she could buy a new car. Because, like, obviously, most people who have subscribed to my channel, most of you don't know this about me. I would pretty much, with my family, if they ever needed money, I would give it to them. Like, my brother has had so much trouble with his cars. I've given him nearly £1,000 for his because I love him and I love my mum and I want to do this for her. So please, can you subscribe? Because you would be doing me a favour and I would love you dearly. Please. Yeah. Okay, enough begging. Well, not begging, but you know what I mean. Because there are probably points in your time where you really want to do something to help somebody that you love. and I want to do that too. So please subscribe. Alright, I am going to end this video here. Yeah, make sure you do subscribe, and you can push the notification bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time I upload a video, even though most of them are like this. Yeah, come on, at least can you help me give me ideas to get me to 1,000 subscribers. That is how much I need at the moment, and I'm at 634. Please, ideas to get to 1,000 subscribers. Oh, yeah, 1,000 subscribers needed. But anyway, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys for watching. See ya.